All right, folks, welcome back to Game 3 of today's episode of Card Sharks. We gave away another bundle of money to Matt, 5,200 rupees. So now we have two new contestants. We're going to try their luck to see how they do. We've got Boy Scouts against Skipping Monkey. So if you two are ready to play.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. So you have seen how the game works. So if you're all ready to play, let's get started. Boy Scouts, you get the first question, and here it comes.
Okay.
We asked 100 married men, do you believe your wife has always been faithful to you? How many said they do believe she's been faithful?
I would say 33.
33 out of 100 say they do believe she's been faithful. Skip, is the actual answer higher or lower than 33?
I would say it's higher.
Higher than 33. Number of married men who say they do believe she's been faithful is 89. Very much higher, Skip. Well done. So you've got control of the cards, and your first card is a 4. You want to play it? You said higher than a 4?
Pardon? What? Yeah, higher.
Higher than a 4. Your card is it's a king. Now what do you want to do?
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 7. Okay, now you can either keep on playing or you can freeze. And if you freeze, that keeps Boy Scouts away from the cards. What do you want to do? You got a 7.
Let's go for freeze.
You're going to freeze. All right. Protects your position, and that means we cannot take those cards away from you, and it does keep Boy Scouts away from the cards. Skip, this next question goes to you. We asked 100 single women, have you ever written a Dear John letter? How many said they have written a Dear John letter?
I have no idea what the Dear John letter is.
I believe it's one of those letters that means you are breaking up with this person. I think that's what it means.
Well, one, that's depressing, and two, I would say about 60.
60 out of 100.
Yeah.
Okay, Boy Scouts is the actual answer. Higher or lower than 60?
I would have to say lower.
Lower than 60. Number of single women who have written a John Deere letter is 33. Yes, it is lower. Boy Scouts has control. You have the cards, and your first card is a 3. I assume you want to play it.
I would.
And what's the call?
Higher.
Higher than a 3? It's a jack. What would you like to do now?
Lower.
Lower than a jack? It's a deuce. 2 cards away, and you've got a real good card.
What's a deuce?
A 2.
Oh.
That's the best card on the low side.
I would like to say higher.
Higher than a 2? It's a 9. Okay, now, you're 1 card away from winning game 1, but you've got a 9. You can either continue and try to call it, and if you're right, you win the game, or you can freeze, because if you get it wrong, you go all the way back to the beginning. What would you like to do, Boy Scouts?
I would like to say lower.
He's going to take a chance, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying lower than a 9. And if it is lower than a 9, game 1 goes to Boy Scouts. Is he right? He's right. He's got game number 1. It was a 5. Well done. So 1 game to nothing in favor of Boy Scouts. And you get to start game 2 with this high-low question. We asked 100 men in Spain, do you think it is wrong for a woman to smoke cigarettes in public? How many said they do think it is wrong to smoke cigarettes in public?
Okay, this is in Spain.
Correct.
I would say for it to be wrong in public.
How many said they do think it is wrong to smoke in public?
I would think it would be 20.
20 out of 100. Okay. Skip, is the actual answer higher or lower than 20?
Higher.
Higher than 20. The number of men in Spain who said they do think it is wrong is 37. Yes, you're right, Skip. It is higher. Okay, Skip, you have control of the cards. Your first card is an 8. You want to change it?
Yeah, change it.
Good idea. That card is right in the middle. Hopefully we get a better change for you. Skip, the 8 now becomes a 3. What would you like to do?
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 10. Would you like to continue on playing?
Yes.
And what do you want to call it? than a 10. No, it's a queen. I'm sorry. That means Boy Scouts, you get a free chance at the cards. You do not get to change it because you did not win the high-low question, but your card is a jack. What do you want to do?
So I can't change it?
You cannot change it because you did not win the high-low question. It's a free shot, though. What do you want to do with the jack?
Can I make it lower?
Lower than a jack? It's a 10. All right. What would you like to do? Do you want to play on or freeze?
Can I continue playing?
Yes.
I would say make it lower.
Lower than a 10? Oh no, it's another 10. It is not lower, so neither player gets any progress. We go on to the second question. Skip, it's for you. We asked 100 mothers of millionaires, on Mother's Day, has your son ever given you a check and said, go buy yourself something nice? How many said they did get a check for Mother's Day and said just that?
Wow. I would say 10.
10 out of 100. Boy Scouts, is the actual answer higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than 10. Actual number of mothers who said they did get a check is 37. Boy Scouts is right. It is higher.
Wow.
All right, you're back in control of the cards. Boy Scouts, you have a jack. Do you want to play or change?
Can I change it?
You can change it if you like. All right, is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. The jack now becomes a 4. That is a better card. What would you like to do, higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than a 4? It's a 10. There's that 10 again. What do you want to do? Higher, lower, or freeze?
That tricky 10. I will have to redeem myself and say it's lower.
He's gonna risk it. Lower than a 10? It's a 9. All right, now you're getting even closer to the middle. You're 2 cards away from the championship. You want to play or do you want to freeze?
I would like to freeze.
He's gonna freeze on the 9. That keeps that keeps Skipping Monkey away from the cards, and we go on to the next high-low question. And it belongs to you, Boy Scouts. We asked 100 people, would you put your money in a bank if you knew all the tellers were ex-cons? Oh, what a question. How many said they would? How many people said they would put their money in the bank even if they knew it was being run by ex-cons?
I would have to say 15.
15 out of 100 said they would still put the money in the bank. Skip, is the actual number higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than 15. The number of people who said they would put the money in the bank is 32. Yes, it is higher. That means Skip has control of the cards, and you have a 3. You want to play it, right?
Yep.
What's the call?
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh no, another 3! Unbelievable. Boy Scouts, you get a free shot at the 9, but you cannot change it. What's the call?
Can I make it lower?
Lower. Is it lower than a 9? It's a 6. Okay, Boy Scouts, you're 1 card away from winning the championship. Do you want to play or freeze? Uh-oh, we just lost Boy Scouts for a moment.
All silence.
Yes, indeed. So,
Boy
Boy Scouts, you're back?
Okay, I am back.
Okay, to recap. 6 is the card. You're 1 card away from winning the championship. What do you want to do? You want to play or freeze?
I would have to play.
All right, and what do you want to call it?
Higher.
Higher than a 6. If this card is higher than a 6, Boy Scouts will win the game and the match and go on to play the money cards. Is it higher than a 6? No, it's a 5. So back to the 9 you go. And folks, we have now reached sudden death, the 4th question of the game. So somebody must win on this play of the cards. Skip, the question goes to you. We asked 100 priests, do you have any friends who have left the priesthood to marry? How many said they do have friends who left?
32.
32 out of 100. Boy Scouts is the actual answer. Higher or lower than 32?
I would have to say higher.
Higher than 32. The number of priests who said they do have friends who left is 97. Very much higher. Okay, Boy Scouts, let me give you your options. Boy Scouts, you have a 9. You can change the card if you'd like. And if you can call these next 2 cards correctly, you will win the game and the match. Or you can pass control off to Boy Scouts. She has a 3. She would have to call 4 cards in a row right to win. And if she goofs, you would win the game and the championship. Boy Scouts, you want to play or pass?
Her name is Skip.
I'm sorry, Skip.
Hello.
I'm being a derp here. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, Skip would be playing the cards if you pass it to her, Boy Scouts. So Boy Scouts, do you want to play or pass?
I would like to play.
You're going to play. And you want to change the 9, I assume?
Yes.
All right, this is a very critical change here. Every card important here. Boy Scouts, your 9 is now a jack. All right, you have to get these next 2 cards correct to win the game. Is the next card higher or lower?
It is lower.
Lower than a jack? It is a 6. All right, you're 1 card away from winning the championship. Call it.
I will redeem myself again, and I will say it's higher.
If it is higher than a 6, you will have won the game and the match. If not, we go to a tiebreaker because that means Skip will have won game 2. Higher than a 6? It's a king and you've done it. You've won the match, Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Oh, what a game. All right, so that means Boy Scouts, you get to play for the big money in the money cards round. So let's get you shut up right now.
Good game.
Okay.
Okay, you know how this works. We give you a joker to start out with. That means that you have at least 1 opportunity to win that car at the end. We're going to start you off with 200 rupees and a 10. Do you want to keep that 10 or do you want to change it?
I would like to change it.
All right, and do you want card 1, 2, or 3?
I would like card 2.
Card number 2. The 10 now becomes, a 7. All right, you have 200 rupees and a 7. What do you want to bet?
I will bet all of it.
All of it, all right. And do you want to call it higher or lower?
It will be higher.
All right, he's going to take a chance, and I like your courage. He's going to go all of it on a bad card. 200 rupees. Higher than a 7? No, I'm sorry, it was a 4.
Oh.
Well, that's the bad news. The good news is we're going to move the 4 up already to the second row, and we're going to give you the other 400 rupees. So you can still make some big money here. So now you have 400.
Okay.
So now you have 400 rupees and a 4. Do you want to keep that 4 or do you want to change it?
I would keep it.
All right. How much would you like to bet out of that 400?
I will bet 300.
300 rupees. And you want to go higher or lower?
Higher.
300 rupees is the bet. Higher than a 4? It's a 10. Good. You now have 700 rupees and a 10, and you can change the card if you'd like.
I will keep it.
He's going to keep the 10, all right? He's going to save it in case another bad card comes up. How much would you like to bet of that 700 rupees?
I will bet 600.
600 rupees, all right. And what's the call, higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower than a 10 for 600 rupees. It is a 7. Very good. So now you have 1,300 rupees and a 7, and you can, again, change the card if you'd like.
I will change it.
All right. Card 1 or card 3?
Card 3.
Card 3. All right. Let's get a better change this time. The 7 now becomes a jack. All right. That's a good card. You have 1,300 rupees and a jack. How much would you like to bet?
All of it.
Ooh, he's a gambling man. He's going to bet all 1,300 rupees. What's the call, higher or lower?
It is lower.
1,300 rupees or nothing. For 2,600 rupees, is it lower than a jack? It's a 4, yes. We move up the 4 to the big bet. You must wager at least 1,300 rupees. First of all, I got to ask you, do you want to play the 4?
I will play it.
All right. 2,600 rupees you have. You got to bet at least 1,300. What is your big bet?
I will bet 20.
2000?
Yes.
Okay, 2000, and what's the call?
The call will be, it will be higher.
All right. I really hope this is right for you, Boy Scouts. For 4,600 rupees, is it higher than a 4? Oh no! It's a deuce! I can't believe it. Ah, tough luck. I'm so sorry, Boy Scouts. But
That's okay.
But you did get 600 rupees, which is better than nothing. And I'm glad you held back, because I was thinking you were going to go. I was thinking you were going to go all of it, the way you went all of it with the jack. But you did hold back, and you still have 600 plus the 200 from the game. That gives you a total of 800 rupees. But not through with you yet.
It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing indeed. I completely agree with you. But I'm not done with you yet. You now have a chance to win a car. You have one joker. Behind one of the 7 cards you see is a car. If you can find it, it's yours. And the car this time is a Hyundai Excel worth 5,995 rupees. Where is it?
Boy. Behind behind 7 different.
Yep. So give me a number
doors?
between. Give me a card number between 1 and 7.
I would have to say 3.
Number 3. All right. I would really like to see you win this car. Yeah, it was very exciting money cards. It didn't work out the way we wanted to. Let's hope you win this car. Is the car behind card number 3? No, I'm sorry. Skip.
Okay.
Skip.
Hello.
I'd like to see if you can get this. Where do you think the car is? Any number between 1 and 7, but not 3.
Yeah, 5.
Number 5. All right, let's find out where the card is. Reveal the car, please. Number 2. Oh, you were close, Boy Scouts. It was behind number 2. All right, well, that's game number 3 in the books. I hope you had a lot of fun, and we're going to play one more game right after this. Don't go away.